Hey everyone, I have decided that I am going to start playing Horizon Zero Dawn again. Um, I love this game. I love this franchise. I love everything about it. And I decided, I was going to play Elden Ring kind of like off and on. I'm not feeling that tonight. It's been a long week. I was sick yesterday. So I decided to kind of jump back into a game that I know I can go back to and enjoy and have a good time. So, yeah. Hey, Mile, how are you? Um, I know I said I was gonna be jumping into The Last of Us. Hey, Addison. I know I said I was going to be jumping into The Last of Us Part 2, but I really decided that I was going to wait until after Season 1 of The Last of Us is done because there's some pretty big spoilers that happen. Oh, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Thank you so much for even stopping by. I really appreciate it. So I am going to wait until Season 1 ends before I play The Last of Us Part 2 because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone unintentionally. So a couple days ago I streamed Elden Ring. Long story short, some people got on my nerves that said that I was not a very good video game player because I wanted there to be difficulty settings in Elden Ring. And I streamed it for one night and I like the game, but I'm not in the mindset to like be challenged by mobs that can kick my butt. And Horizon Zero Dawn is a older RPG. It's been out for about 5 years now, but it's probably one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. And Horizon Forbidden West, I've only actually completed one time, so I thought I would play Horizon Zero Dawn again for anybody who isn't really familiar with this game and the content, and then jump into Horizon Forbidden West, which is the sequel to this, because they're dropping a DLC for that in a few months. So by the time this is done, hopefully the DLC will be close to coming out. And yeah, so this is a pretty long game. It'll keep me busy for a few days/weeks. But I know, Addison, I know you've played Horizon Forbidden West, but did you ever play HZD when it first came out? Hey, Rapunzel. So I'm just going to be quiet during this opening cutscene because it's kind of very important. And I am playing this game on my PlayStation. I do have it on my PC, but I have found that playing games on my console helps keep resources from being strained on my PC while I am streaming. So I'm going to be playing Horizon Zero Dawn on my PlayStation, and right now the sequel is a PlayStation exclusive. So, oh, I missed the opening scene. Do you guys want to see the opening scene? I can go back if you've never seen this before. You know what? I'm gonna actually play the opening scene again. I must have pressed a button by accident. So let's see. Bear with me. New game. Normal difficulty. I wonder if that opening scene happens before you get to the menu, and that may be anyway, long story short, I'm so glad I'm so glad, Rapunzel, that you enjoyed that. And by the way, Rapunzel, that was a bug, by the way, where I couldn't beat that. Okay, I'm going to pause this real quick. So apparently I have to start the game from scratch to see the opening cutscene. But if you haven't seen this before, Aloy is the main character of the story. The opening cutscene is basically her guardian taking her to a naming ceremony. And so this is 6 years later. She's an outcast from other villagers, and this is really the start of her story. So here we go.
You're quite the gatherer, aren't you, little Bast? Now go and see if you can find some more, hmm? Well done, that's a good boy. Children, come with me.
My heart always breaks when I see this part.
There. Oh, come on. There.
So outcasts live in the surrounding area, but they can't have any interaction with the villagers. So Rost is her guardian.
Rost! He won't hear me. Some kind of cave?
Also, I have not played this on PS5 before, and the graphics are freaking amazing. The PS5 just blows me away with the graphics quality. So if you're not familiar with this game,
but I can get through.
It takes place about 1,000 years in the future, basically after humankind is almost completely demolished.
One of the old places.
Ruins are forbidden to go into by her people, like the tribe. The Nora is the name of the tribe. And this is an RPG with puzzles.
Ross said never go in places like this. But I have to find a way out.
That's good, Mile. I think I'm going to pass on Hogwarts Legacy. I don't think it's my kind of jam at this time, but I hope you enjoy it.
There's something up ahead.
And the voice actress who plays Aloy is Ashley Birch, who is one of my favorite voice actors of all time. She's amazing. She plays the voice actor for Tiny Tina in Tiny Tina Wonderlands and Borderlands 2 and 3. Might just be Borderlands 3. Could you imagine if you never had technology like this and all of a sudden having this access to this? It's amazing. I think I'd probably faint or smash it or something. I don't think my initial reaction
closed.
would be to be curious about it.
Maybe this device I found can help. More lights. A shape. It's connected to the door somehow.
She's so cute when she's little and running.
It changed color.
This next part is so sad. That is true. Kids don't have any fear. And I guess her being raised outside the village has led her to be a little bit more resourceful, you know?
The door changed color too. It did it.
Addison, did you ever play Horizon? I know you played a little bit of Horizon Forbidden West, but did you ever play Horizon Zero Dawn, or did you jump right into HFW? I'm not sure if, Hey, Santa! How's it going? I'm not sure if you jumped right into Horizon Forbidden West, Addison, or if you've played Horizon Zero Dawn as well.
You think I want it this way? It's the best I can do. He's right behind you. Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man. Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Show me. Show me again.
I can do. He's right behind you.
I love it.
Hi.
So, it's like, it just gets me in the feels.
Daddy sure does love
Being
his
a mom.
little big man.
I just,
Look, Daddy can't be there with you and Mom, but we can still have a party, right? Sure we can.
Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
so sad. Okay, so there's like a lot of things that are like this coming up. You guys let me know if you want me to play the recordings and stuff that happen, because I can. It's gonna take a little while to listen to them all. I don't mind skipping them. I've already heard them all. I've played this game half a dozen times probably, so you guys let me know what you want me to do. I mean, I'm fine either way. If you haven't heard them and you want to hear them, you can see all of the bodies. Adds to the story? Okay.
I saw them lining up in the community room. Like cattle in a slaughterhouse, but smiling at each other. Shauna handing out meds like being alive is some kind of pain to be eased. Well, not me. I don't want to go quiet. I don't want to trail off. I want a period at the end of my life sentence, not an ellipses. Hell. An exclamation mark. So if that upsets whoever finds this, too bad. I don't know anyone, anything, anymore.
Oh, so he killed himself. You heard the bullet at the end there.
New Year, dear diary. Can you believe we actually celebrated last night? Well, we did. Kind of. Director Evans invited everyone to gather in the community room. Don't know where she got the party hats. That was a ghoulish touch. So there we sit, watching the clock tick down to midnight, and I'm thinking, am I the only one who gets the symbolism of this? It might have been worth it if Skylar had gotten drunk again, but I seem to be mistakes she doesn't want to repeat.
So that's what most of them are like. They're voice recordings that are kind of...
I mean, seriously? Record our thoughts for posterity?
Why did they die
Great
here?
idea, Director Evans.
What happened?
Like I haven't done enough for posterity already. Like I wouldn't be here like this if not for posterity. I'm done with posterity. Posterity can go.
Okay, tell us how you really feel.
And maybe that's all I need, you know? That moment the door opened and you were standing there wearing that retro wave dress and the way you smiled. I had to look away or you were gonna see on my face what had just blossomed inside me, you know? It was just an instant, but I knew we'd be forever.
And Machu Picchu. Always wanted to see that. Never did. Why didn't I go with Owen when he asked?
Stupid. Should have gone. Shall soon
This is the saddest one.
like
Most saddest one. I have not Mile, actually.
forbid to shine. But God, who called me here below, will be forever.
That's the saddest one, I think. It's just so sad.
Ross found me. Down here. I'm coming.
Oh, Mother be praised. Come, girl. Take my hand. You don't belong down there.
And if I was ever gonna want a guardian to raise
Such
me
places are
in
forbidden,
the
Aloy.
wilds,
I found
it would
him.
totally be
Another
Rost.
world.
Like, Rost is bad ass.
What is that on your face?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Did you find it down there?
No.
Give it to me.
No.
No.
Aloy. Such things are dangerous.
No!
Stubborn, willful kid.
Well, if you're gonna go sneaking away from home, you'll need to know how to survive in the wild. Come, Aloy. Home now. But starting tomorrow, you will learn to hunt.
Yes! Let's go, Rost. Like, Pedro Pascal's the internet daddy right now, right? He's the daddy of the internet because of, you know, The Mandalorian and The Last of Us, but Rost could totally be a video game daddy. For sure. Yes, there's robot animals. We're about to encounter them for the first time coming up here.
What do they mean?
Take your bow.
Bow?
And enough muttering to that plaything. We descend to the valley now. Follow. The wilds can be dangerous, Aloy.
This is the Rocky
You
Mountains
need to stay
where this
close
is taking
and do
place.
as I say.
I know.
Now, you're still scratched up from that fall you took yesterday. So let's start there. Take this medicine pouch. I'll show you how to fill it. See this plant over here? It's called salve brush. Come, gather its berries in your pouch. Good. Now eat the berries. They may taste bitter, that they could save your life. Always keep your pouch full of medicinal berries, flowers, and plants.
Where are we?
This valley is just a part of All Mother's embrace.
I did watch Pedro. I watched the clips.
Nora
I don't
watches these
have
lands.
network TV because
Keeps
I
out the
stream
most
everything.
dangerous machines.
And I just have the basic Peacock subscription, and I was not going to pay $5 to watch the whole episode. So I watched all the clips, but oh my god. The fact that he almost
Further
broke
downriver,
character in
you'll
like
find a
2 or
herd of
3 different
machines.
skits
I will
just
teach
showed
you how to
me
hunt.
how awesome he is.
All machines are
Definitely not an improv actor,
Power must be
but
respected.
I love it.
But I will be beside you.
I love everything about it. Did you watch it? I assume you did.
Aloy, a machine's coming. Crouch and follow me into the tall grass.
And I mean, actually, Pedro is like my age, so I love him even more. So, you know, like, he's not a spring chicken. I don't feel weird about thinking he's pretty amazing. So, you know, like some 28, 30-year-old guys, I look at him like, oh, you're so pretty, but you're practically, you know, young enough to be my kid. So I feel a lot better about people like Pedro.
Follow me across the trail to that tall grass. Oh, another one. Let it pass.
So you can highlight the tracks of the monsters so you can see where they're going to go.
The slower you
So you
move,
can time
the
your
quieter you'll be.
movement if you need
Crouch
to.
walking is quieter than upright.
I mean,
Wait
just
for it.
take a moment to enjoy the scenery. It's gorgeous. Which one did you watch,
That's the last
Rapunzel?
Let's move on.
I think my favorite one was when they were in the restaurant and the lady ordered her steak well done. It's amazing.
Did
She
well.
was cutting her
I
meat
didn't see or hear you.
and the whole table was rocking.
Now stay close. That herd should be just ahead.
Oh my gosh, they were hilarious. Yeah, I have lost touch of SNL over the years.
Who's that?
Ignore him.
But why is he up there? He's smiling at us.
Deb! Get back where you belong! Deb! Where are you?
Ignore him. We are outcasts, and he
I
is
mean,
of the
look
tribe.
at Rost's
Maybe he
beard.
doesn't like the tribe.
Rost's beard is like
He is a fool.
the most
Come now.
glorious
Let's find that
of
herd.
glorious
Follow.
Viking beards. I feel like, can you imagine the painstaking lengths he has to go through to like braid that beard that way? I mean, it's freaking amazing.
There. See them? These are called striders. Ha! Get!
Why'd
Oh my
you
god.
piss them off?
Did you see that Chris Pratt
Show you
was
how some
trending
machines startle easily if they detect you.
on Twitter
Run away.
after that because everybody's
They're
like,
best
why
approached
can't
by
we
stealth.
have this
Don't worry.
Mario
We'll catch up with
movie?
them further down the
That was
valley.
amazing.
You'll see.
The high school one was also good, and I
Now,
think I
I'd like
really
you to
think
find some rocks that
the
fit
reason
cover
why
you
he
have.
didn't break in the
Do
high
as I
school
say,
one
Aloy,
was
and gather
because
the rocks.
he's
Show
gotten
you
so
things.
much attention from social media with
Good.
his,
That's
you
it.
know, like
Those
the
will
daddy
do.
of the internet
Follow.
stuff and whatnot, that I really think that's probably why he didn't break for that, because he's kind of used to it. It really is, isn't it? Like, it's a totally tuggable beard. And it's like perfectly coiffed as well. Like, better than I could do my hair. I can't even braid. Like, I can't French braid my own hair. So That is quite the feat. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm gathering. I ran by all the plants earlier, so I'm picking up as many resources as I can in the tutorial.
Over here.
I know, Rost. I'm coming. Leave me alone.
Aloy, over here. Aloy, come now.
I am! Oh my goodness! You're so impatient, Rost.
There's the herd. All right, it's time to throw some rocks.
But rocks can't hurt machines, right?
No, but they can distract them. Draw them into traps. Like that watcher over there. It must be dealt with, or it will warn the herd and send them running before we get in range.
Warn them. How?
The machines speak to each other, Aloy. Unless
And
they're
Rapunzel,
first
I agree with you
silenced.
100% in
Now you
regards
stay
to
here
the
on bridge.
helpful
On my signal,
tutorials.
throw rocks
For
and
sure,
draw the watcher over to
100%.
me. Wait for my signal.
Okay, I have to remember how to do this.
Aloy, throw a rock near me.
I have to remember how to throw a rock. Hold
Throw
to
a rock
aim.
and draw the watcher towards me.
There we go. I just have to double. It's been a hot minute since I played this game. There we go.
There. Come, girl, it's safe now. Harvest a kill so I can teach you how to make arrows. Good. Now, gather stalks of ridgewood from the plants over there.
So the metal shards, let me go. Can I get into my inventory yet? Okay. So I'm acting like there's people in here who have never played this game before. There are metal shards if you look down in the bottom, further down right. I can't highlight it because I'm not on my computer, so I can't use my mouse. But down at the very bottom of this menu on the left-hand side, it says capacity 0.5, shards 4. So shards are both resources and currency in this game.
Use the stalks as arrow shells.
So
And metal shards for arrowheads.
So now I have the ability to, so L1 to open the weapon wheel, and I hit, so I have
Good.
just crafted
You'll never
20
run out of
arrows.
if you know how to craft what you need.
And
Let's get those
as you
arrows
get
to
further
use.
along, you get different kinds of weapons that you can equip, and different weapons have different types of ammunition that you can make. So again, all of the controls are a little bit different between each game. So
Stay low in the grass and be quiet.
I always have to like remind myself.
It's time to make your first kill, Aloy. Strider, one of the weaker machines. But even a weak machine can kill a hunter if she's careless.
What does a strider look like, boys and girls?
Hide is thick, but there are spots where it is vulnerable. Like its eye. Can you guess another?
So her little headpiece is like a mini computer, and it lets you tell what the different, it lets you study the machines so that you can learn things.
They're on its back. Is that a weakness?
Shucks. How did you guess that?
The device. It shows.
Again!
Maybe I should play this game on a harder difficulty. I've played it so often.
You did well.
I have it on normal mode right
You have
now.
much to learn.
Maybe I could
Tomorrow,
play it on a little bit of a higher
play again.
difficulty, but
What was
again,
That boy.
Kind of sort of
We're
just
running
like
the
playing
brave trails.
this and
Follow Aloy.
getting through the
Quick.
story. I saw a video of a person taking down one of the hardest creatures in the sequel to this game, on the hardest mode, and it was freaking insane to watch. It was almost like a work of art. It was beautiful, and it was like, yeah, I'm never gonna be that gamer. I'm never gonna be that person. But it was freaking amazing. I was like, geez, that is so cool. I'm not either, Mile. Honestly. Retro-Wirch. Poor Teb.
I can do nothing. It's only a matter of time before the machines find that boy and kick him to death. But if I shoot, it'll cause a stampede. They will trample him.
But I can see the paths they take.
Stop telling stories.
No, he's not dead.
I'm not.
He will be.
I can sneak through.
You will not.
But she will,
Aloy!
won't she? So they don't have a sense of smell, of course, because they're machines. But, I mean, and there are definitely some, I would call them implausibilities regarding this game. And, you know, like, not ever seeing you when you're in high grass. Oh, wait. I'll just wait until he walks past. I probably could have made that, but better safe than sorry. There's definitely some things that are a little unrealistic in this game, but, you know, it's a game. Not gonna be too picky.
Can't let them see me.
Oh, he saw me. Shit, I was too slow. Maybe not. See the question mark hovering above him? That basically means he's on alert. He kind of noticed me and he's looking for me, but he's not like gonna go out of his way to find me necessarily. So I'm just gonna let him start to go backwards. And yeah, turn around. Turn around. Go on your way.
Got to be careful.
Okay. So it's been a hot minute since I've played this. I might be making a really, really, really big mistake right now, going in here without highlighting a path, but
Almost there.
welcome back, Addison. I asked you a couple of questions when you were gone, I think. I asked if you'd ever played this one. I know that you had played the sequel when it came out. I saw you, play it on your channel. Have you ever played the original one? Or did you just pick up Horizon Forbidden
There he
West?
is. Hey,
What? How is this?
follow me.
Uh-oh. Alright. Into the grass.
How do you know to avoid them?
Oh, you haven't? Okay. No problem. No problem. I'm glad you came back. Thanks. So this is like, you played a little bit of the second game. This is Aloy's origin story. So right now she's about 6 years old. And this is the tutorial of the game, basically, to learn the mechanics of the game. And this first one takes place in the Rocky Mountains in what is now Colorado, basically.
How are you doing this? How is this possible?
So we're just gonna wait. So I imagine playing Forbidden West might have been a little bit difficult to get into if you hadn't played this one. And did you finish it? I don't know if you did. And earlier, Addison, I was praising Rost's. Rost is her guardian. His amazing beard braiding abilities, because that is like an epic beard that's going on right here.
Wait. Oh, Mother, bless that girl. Bless you both.
Oh, I love it. I love it, Addison.
Save me. I just want to...
Boy! Seal your lips.
They are outcasts, both. And she is motherless.
Remember that. She is motherless.
Come now. Back to Mother's heart. And you.
That boy should not have spoken to us. It's against tribal law.
It's okay. I'm going to stream both games, Addison. So you can join me as often as you want. So,
I know
the
the way.
DLC is coming out, I think, in probably June or July of this year, so I'll be picking that up. Although, just pausing the game real quick, I will be playing Assassin's Creed Mirage when it comes out. I don't know if any of you guys are Assassin's Creed fans, but yeah, I absolutely will be getting in that game the day it comes out. Yeah, I can't wait. Oh my god, Todd draws. I am so in love with those Rapunzel.
Stay away, no mother. Ugh.
Okay, I'm going to ask you guys what I should do. Flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. So the fist is kind of like an action confrontation. The brain is like she uses her wits to make a decision. And the heart is like she uses her conscience, like more empathy or compassion. So what do you think I should do? Should I be vengeful and use action? Should I be smart and pray for that young man? So you think I should be compassionate and drop my rock? Addison, I've done all three of these. So, I mean, ultimately the ending is, it doesn't really make it, the cutscene is a little bit different. The reaction's different, but it doesn't make a difference really on the playing of the game. So be smart. Okay, so 1 for compassion, 1 for smart. Let's see if Rapunzel gives me I tend to go back and forth between compassion and smarts because Aloy is very intelligent, but I hope that she has a kind heart at the same time. So I'm going to give it just a couple of seconds to see if I see anybody else give an opinion. Rapunzel might be looking for stuff. Hand rock. Okay. Okay, so I got 3 different answers. Okay, I'm just going to randomize it, and I'm just going to do this and close my eyes. And what did it land on? She dropped the rock. Okay.
Stop!
So she dropped the rock. Is that what she did? Yeah, I did. I totally randomized it.
You're bleeding. Let me have a look.
Facts,
Here,
Rapunzel.
hold still. I'll get it.
Why?
I'm going to be quiet for this part.
Why am I an outcast?
Aloy, this is not the time.
Who was my mother?
Aloy, I've told you before, that's not for us to know. You were just a newborn when the matriarchs brought you to me.
So the matriarchs, they know?
It's not so simple.
But they know.
Aloy, we are outcasts.
So how do I make them tell me?
The matriarchs? There is a way, perhaps.
So tell me.
It would be dangerous.
How?
It would take years of training.
I don't care. How do I do it? Tell me.
The proving. The tribe's rite of passage held every year. Those who pass become braves. But to the one who wins, the matriarchs grant a boon.
A boon?
Yes, whatever the winner wants.
Then I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll win the proving.
I see. We'd best get started then. Your training will be hard. And it will take years.
Oh my god, I get teary-eyed every... No. Although she definitely could be... She could be of Tigraine's race, for sure. Like... I'm gonna be quiet now during this. Probably... Oh, it's a minute? Oof. I'm not sure how to fix that. I love this so much. I love this. I might even get teary-eyed, Addison. This is the best part! This is the best part! Don't quit, girl. Don't quit. Yes, Aloy. I love it so much. Like, between the music, yes, Addison, for sure. But between the soundtrack, which is freaking amazing, and the cinematic, it, like, gets me in the feels in all the right ways. You know what I mean?
Rost?
2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
And I just need to say very quickly that if you look up a picture of Ashley Birch and you do a side-by-side of her and Aloy, she's different than Aloy, but they really did a great job of capturing her face in Aloy, like her expressions and stuff. She doesn't look exactly like her. It's not like some video games where they use capture movement where people look a lot like the characters. But watching Ashley Birch like on a couple of the Critical Role episodes when she's like DM'd for Critical Role for their one shots and stuff, it's amazing, like the way that they've done that. So this is just a good way to practice without, I don't want to use like all my resources doing that, but so campfires in this game are your save points, which is great. And there's a bunch of resources around here. So basically this is like a couple of days before her test to become a brave for the Nora tribe. If you look, so she's got a hunter bow. So I could come here and create fire arrows, but I'm missing resources. So if you look at the bottom right part of my screen, it says I need some wood, which I've got plenty of, and I need some metal shards, and I need to get some fire canisters. So there's like 1,000 hours of Critical Role on YouTube. I want to say it's an absurd amount. It's their D&D group. So she did a one with them with in Tiny Tina's voice from Borderlands. If you've ever played Tiny Tina's Wonderlands or Borderlands, oh my god, it's hilarious. She was also the voice actor in a game I played recently. Oh my gosh, what game was it? I'm gonna have to look it up later. I'm not gonna do it now and bore you guys, but yeah, I have a minor obsession with Ashley Birch. It might not have been a video game. It might have been an animated series. Oh, the Dragon Age TV series that came out on Netflix. It was a 6-episode series, and she was one of the voice actors of one of the main characters. And also Dragon Age, another amazing video game franchise.
He's just standing there.
I would totally play Dragon Age Inquisition if somebody wanted me to. If like you guys want to see DAI, Dragon Age Inquisition played, it's probably
Aloy,
also in my top 10 favorite RPGs of all time. It's amazing. Okay, heart, brain, or action. I think I tend to do with her interactions with Ross. I tend to be more cerebral with those, so she can kind of be a little funny. But you guys tell me what to do. Heart. Okay, I'm gonna wait because apparently there's a pretty big lag between me and YouTube. So I'm just waiting for a second. Also, I wonder if maybe I should just select one heart. Okay, I got 2 hearts and 1 brain. Okay.
You want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows.
Okay, I'm pausing it real quick. So you must succeed or you must die. Could you imagine if that was like your final to graduate from high school? That's kind of what this is right now. This is your final exam to graduate from high school. Beat this guy or die. That's kind of the vibe I get.
What kind of trouble?
It is, isn't it? Yes, Addison.
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there.
It's
at the
beautiful.
gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Okay, so I'll ask the conversation
Anything else you
parts.
want me to do while I'm down in the Embrace?
Odd Grata might be out of food by now. You could hunt a week's worth of meat for her, if you find the time.
Wouldn't mind if she'd say thanks just once.
Grata follows the law. Her silence towards us is honorable, not an insult.
If you say so. I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right. See you at the North Gate.
Okay. Right, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so I have two questions for you guys. So, well, one's an observation, one's a question. Do you think I would be better off streaming to one platform and choose one, whether it's Twitch or YouTube? I mean, I'm fine with either one. Mile, I know you tended to catch up with me on Twitch, but I know I've seen you on YouTube before as well. I'm not sure what if my multi-stream service that I'm using might be causing that delay. So maybe should I try like just doing one stream, just using one? That might help that. I'm not sure. So let me get your input on that. And number two, this is my observation. So basically this next part is still a tutorial. It's not tedious at all, Addison. I have Restream, which lets me stream to multiple platforms at the same time. I can stream, I think, up to 6. I have 3 selected because I don't have a stream key for TikTok because I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. But I do Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch because I don't really use Facebook. I haven't created a Facebook for my online stuff. So also, why is she an outcast? So she is an outcast because she's motherless. And that's what was in the very beginning stream, or the very beginning scene that you guys didn't see because I had already started the game. Basically, they gave the leaders of the tribe gave her to Rost as a baby because Rost is already an outcast. And actually, I'm not going to give too much more information because they actually go into detail about that in a little while. So, so Aloy, this next part is still kind of tutorial based. It's like the basics of combat and missions in this game. There's a ton of side quests. So this is the world. This is the entire world that this whole game takes place in. And it's immense. So if you look, these are all the sites that you can get to. So this is a quest marker. And all of these are campfires that you can get to and save the game. And every time you save the game, it's like a benchmark. And so these are towns or villages where, and the things that are in green are things that have already been discovered. The things that are in white are areas that have not been discovered yet, but are accessible. So, I have a TikTok. I've actually gained like 100 TikTok subscribers this month alone. Probably because of my videos about The Last of Us and thinking that having difficulty settings in Elden Ring is a joke. But anyway, moving on. I'm going to do all of the side quests that I can because leveling her up, as a matter of fact, I think okay. So this is the leveling tree in exactly, Rapunzel, I agree with you. This is the leveling tree. So you can specialize in 4 different areas. Prowler is more along the lines of being stealthy when you kill mobs. Brave is like you're a warrior, like more like less range attack, more in your face kind of things. Forager really relies heavily on resource gathering and making the most of getting the most bang for your buck on the resources that you gather. And what I tend to do is max out my healing potion, or not potions, but healing medicinal herbs and stuff that you can gather, because the longer you can stay alive, the better. So I'm going to put my first few points in here. So I did that. So I've speed up the healing from the medicine pouch. Now I can double the capacity of my medicine pouch, so I can gather more herbs and heal myself more times before I run out of resources. So kind of like the longer you stay alive, the better, right?
The embrace.
I'm with you there, friend.
My whole life I've never gone
I'm the same way. If you didn't notice that in my Last of Us gameplay, I tend to be stealthy until I fuck up, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta make up some ground here.
All right,
so
time to gather the plants for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
Okay, so basically I'm going hunting right now, and if you look here, you can have different options to like show you the areas to go to complete the quest that you have highlighted.
Mother's heart.
So that's
days, and I'll know what it's like in there.
That's where I'm gonna
so
go.
Many people crammed into one place. I guess no one ever gets lonely in there.
It's very it's Rapunzel. Bear Lawn is a huge city. That's the vibes I get when Aloy's looking at Mother's Heart for the first time.
So much for being careful.
Yeah, cloud maps suck because if you're a completionist, you feel like you have to open up every single aspect of the map, because then you feel like you're forgetting something. It's definitely a double-edged sword for sure. So there are animals in here, and you can... Oh, I have no ammo. Okay. Great. So if you see the... That's hilarious, Rapunzel, what you just said. If you look at... the mini map, if you look over there, there's an exclamation point, which I will say, for the record, that was, I don't want to say invented, but the first game that I believe ever used like the exclamation points as a quest marker was World of Warcraft. And I remember this because I played EverQuest way back in 2001 to probably 2004. Oh shit, he saw me. That's not good. I EverQuest way back in 2001 to 2004. Hey, Icicle! And when World of Warcraft came out at the same time as EverQuest 2, the quest system in EverQuest 2 was so cumbersome, and World of Warcraft had created this thing to very easily find quests in the world by having this exclamation point above their quest givers. It was like the most amazing thing I had ever seen in my life. At the time, back, you know, however many years ago that was, a long time ago. Some of you guys might not have been alive back then. Oh! I guess I need to pay attention to this game. So, actually going to go over here and get this new quest.
I need to speak to you.
You want to talk to an outcast?
I'm desperate for help. Whatever the consequences.
What's the problem then? Trouble with your leg?
Forget about me. It's my daughter, Arana. She's in danger. She went after a scrapper near Mother's cradle, and I fear for her life. I can't even stand up, let alone go after her. Will you help me find her?
Why would your daughter hunt a scrapper on her own?
It's my fault. I went after it first, and it tore up my leg. I barely got away, and I left a spear impaled in the machine. That spear was made by Adina, my mate, who died last year. It means everything to Arana. She went after the scrapper to get it back.
You know the matriarchs might cast you out for speaking to me, don't you?
I don't care. I tried looking for her myself, and my leg gave out. Just find her. I'll accept any punishment if it means she's safe.
You said Arana went to Mother's cradle?
Yes. Southeast of here.
It is very sad, Miles. It's sad.
Damn it, look at me. A widower, now a cripple. A father that can't find his daughter. Please, help me set things right.
I'm just pausing it very quickly so we can also look at this man's impeccable beard. It is not quite the beard action that Rost has going on, but the detail that the men go into their facial hair grooming is top tier. Like, amazing. Anyway.
I'll do what I can to help your daughter.
Make sure she's all right. I'm begging you.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mile, for sure. Okay, and I'm actually gonna take like a quick 2 to 3 minute break right now, just because I have a dog who's crying and wants to go out, and I need to go get some more water to drink. So I'll be back in like 2 to 3 minutes. Okay? That was only 2 to 3 minutes. I tried really hard for it to be. So, okay, so this quest is actually, if you go and this actually has quests. So my active quest is a main story quest, and then you've got side quests that you can do and errand quests. So the side quest is level 4, and I'm currently level 3. So I'm actually going to go and talk to Grata, who is another outcast, and do her quest for her. That will help level me up a little bit. So she's not very far away. And the thing that's great about this game is the vertical movement that you can have in this game. You're not stuck just like running up random paths. You can climb. Sometimes it's almost too easy to climb. But so when you say bloatware mile, what do you mean? I'm not familiar with that.
When my name was called to the mountain, you did not.
Hello, Grata.
Oh, Mother, since I was cast out, have I not been constant as the river flows? Have I not kept the vows as the stones do? Show me your grace, All Mother, and provide for me.
Do you see the big, huge machine in the background?
Grata. I'll hunt your rabbits.
All Mother, I hear your voice on the wind.
I'll see if I can get that scene again.
Blessings on my prayer beads, but I lost them atop the eastern overlook. My old bones are too worn to return.
So it's rabbits and your trinket you need this time. Okay, I'll find you at your camp.
So, let's see if you can. Okay, so do you see the machinery up there? That is, I mean, we're in the Rocky Mountains right now. Again, the scenery. This is a game that is 5 years old that originally came out on the PS4. And it's freaking amazing. So just a little backstory on the outcasts. There's no like death penalty or incarceration in this tribe. So when somebody does something, whether it's like killing somebody or violating any kind of tribal law, they're outcasts. Basically, they are not allowed to talk to members of the tribe or each other. So that's why Grata over here wasn't directly speaking to Aloy. So Grata did something in the past to cause her to be cast out. So, oh, got you, Mile, got you. So basically, Aloy talking directly to her is in violation of tribal law, and
Might regret this.
Grata's not willing to violate that law, and she so she basically but Aloy's like, I don't care, I'll talk to you directly. So Grata's like answering her without directly talking to her. So she's like, I left my prayer beads and I can't get them because I'm so old, knowing that Aloy would actually go get them. So anyway, this is all still considered tutorial stuff, but I'm going to do it because it's been at least a year since, well, probably 2 years since I played this game, and a year since I played Horizon Forbidden West. So, and I have no ammo, which is a little scary because I feel like, oh, you know what? I know why. Hold, please. I need to go talk to Karst, who is the opposite direction of the way I was going to go. But no, we'll do Oddgrada's. I've got arrows, I just don't have fire arrows. Okay, so we need to go. So I have the same arrows that I had when I was 6. Like, remember when I crafted those arrows? They're the same ones. I actually also have the same rocks. And this is going to sound really silly, but it's almost sentimental. So, my second time playing this game, I gathered rocks in this area when I was doing all of this, and I like went back and made sure that I caught all the same rocks. So they were like the rocks from my homeland. I know that sounds really cheesy, but so basically I'm collecting meat right now for Grata. Hey, come back here, rabbit. Oh, did that dude see me? See those watchers right there? You have to be. I actually killed another rabbit a second ago. There it is. If you kill a mob in this game, you can't collect the arrows, but you can collect the rocks. If you kill a mob in this game and you lose track of it, you can use your earpiece to find it. So that's very convenient. So you get different resources, different things you can trade in to use as either materials or... And if you look, so here is a blue resource, which is like a more rare resource, the different colors. So you get, I think in this game it's green it's green, blue. So green is like, white's common, green is rare, blue is more rare. Then purple is kind of like, I guess, epic, you'd call it, and orange is like legendary. And I think that's kind of standard for most games. Oh, do I have my... Oh, I have a spear already. I didn't realize I already had my spear.
Okay, Grata said her prayer beads were at the eastern overlook. It's not far from here.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to kill a couple of these watchers to get past, which is good because I need to get the resources from them. So the key to killing the watchers is to...
The brave trail up the rocks is close.
Oh shit, he's on me. Well, this is gonna be fun. Okay guys, I might die here because I wasn't paying attention. They have laser blasts, and yeah, they're gonna try to... Okay, never mind. I'm way more confident playing this game than I am playing Elden Ring or even The Last of Us. Like, yeah, I have a little bit more time played on these games. So again, if you click L1, you can craft ammo with the resources that you get. Talk coherently, well, and I guess there are like streamers who are very effective in doing that, right? Like, and I'm like a new streamer, so I'm not effective in doing that yet. But Aloy can actually get onto these platforms and stuff. There's a lot of like parkour type stuff going on in this game, which is actually pretty cool. I quite enjoy it, to be honest. So I was talking over her, but this is what's called a brave trail. This is like, if you remember in the opening scene, when that guy fell from when he was like doing the training stuff, this is pretty similar to where she is right now. And if you look in this game, all the places you can go are highlighted with either like, it's almost like paint or those yellow anchors in stone and stuff. So right now we're looking for, okay, so I need to come over here and sometimes you have to like hunt for the places to jump up. There it is. There's like a little arm hold. Up, up. I'll take that as a compliment that I'm not epically failing then, Rapunzel, I guess. You get used to what you're looking for, so... Okay, Grata's prayer beads. So you could have run up the entire side of the mountain, but I chose not to. And of course, she just happened to leave them in the supply crate.
Aha.
Like,
Grata's prayer beads. I see why she comes up here to pray. It looks
okay.
like Mother's Gate.
Let's
I
once
wonder what bothers
again.
me more, that she ignores me, or that with all her talking to All Mother, she's never lonely.
Appreciate the scenery that's going on here. So that's Mother's Gate. That's the major town hub. Thank you, Rapunzel. I just saw your comment. And I mean, again, just and this is the best part of this game. I don't care what anybody says. Here we go. Aloy repelling. Freaking amazing. I love it so much. Okay. So that quest, I'm not done with it yet because I have to go back and turn it into her. So let me show you. I don't know if I can fast travel yet. I don't think I can. Okay, so since I'm here, I kind of tend to look at where I am geographically and look and see what I can do that's close by. So the first thing I'm going to do is go over to these two campfires and go learn their locations. Where did the robots come from? That is a plot point, Mile. I can tell you if you want to, but it's kind of a spoiler. It's something you learn as you play the game. So, I mean, I can definitely tell you I have no problem doing that.
There. It doesn't sound easy.
But I don't want to spoil the okay. Okay, so I've discovered this campfire. I'm actually going to go save my game over here real quick.
It's too early.
Oh, and this is where I end up meeting Rost, so that's convenient. Okay, so I'm gonna go back over here And I'll actually highlight that quest. This is the quest I need. This is my main story quest. This is to hunt the Striders. They have the fire things on their back, and that's how I make fire arrows. So, and if you look over here, again, I can't really like use a mouse or anything, but under in the UI in the top left-hand corner up here, there's my health bar. It says 230 hit points right now. If you look underneath that, that's like my health meter. That's my my healing extra stuff. So if you look, it has 2 plus signs right now, and I'm gonna gather this. It's gonna max it out or close to it. And so the higher you get in levels, you can get a couple of more plus signs there, and that means how often you can heal yourself before your own health is depleted. So it's kind of convenient. Okay, so here's some Striders. These are the guys I'm looking for. Again, I'm gonna go into sneaky mode. Get into the tall grass so these dudes don't see me. And the key is to knock these. You see where it says blaze canister? I want to knock the canister off of the back of the Striders. Either that or kill them, because it will do damage to them to cause them to drop their parts. So these watchers are kind of like the annoying guys. So this might come back to bite me in the butt. But let's see what happens.
That wasn't enough.
So see how he's almost dead, but now the watchers are looking for me. Oh boy. Yeah, so you can wait them out. If you look at the question mark that's over the Strider that I just hit's body, after that question mark is done, they are no longer going to look for me.
You can stop tensing up.
Unfortunately, they just saw me, but that was not smart. So I'm gonna run away, and they're not gonna... They'll lose track of me in a second. See how they're looking for me again? So... just gonna hide. Yeah,
This'll help.
sunset, dawn, and stuff does happen pretty quickly in this game, but I do like the fact that it does turn, like the clock does turn. It's not like set in eternal daylight and stuff like that, which is really nice because a lot of games don't really do that.
Lucky me.
So I got a bunch of resources from that. So I'm actually going to craft some more arrows. I always try to keep my ammunition like topped off as much as I can. I have not actually tried sneaking through tall grass before. Have you, Rapunzel? Oh, that's the Strider I killed. Okay. So... I'm gonna look once again. Okay, so there's more Striders over there. My quest is that I need to get 3 blaze canisters from Striders. I have one so far. So if you look, there's one highlighted there. And then I can highlight that one there. And if you see the exclamation point on them, that means that they've seen me and they're searching for me. See how much health he took from me? So I just healed myself. The good thing is that they don't have like a very long range, and he's really hurt. So he's dead now. So he's chasing me at this moment. But I'm gonna hide again. They also run away. They're like horses. They're grazers. They're not predators. So
grab this now.
They'll attack you when provoked, but they won't like chase you down. Okay. And I knocked one off of him. So now I'm looking, and you can also look and you can see. I don't think there's a way to target lock in this game. That's part of the thing. Like, target locking would make this way easier. Like, I shoot for this boar, and it's largely based on like the type of ammo you're using compared to the mob that you're.
Good. I can use this.
There's no like in Assassin's Creed and Elden Ring, which I discovered the other night, you can lock on to the mob and like you basically circle the mob instead of just free aiming, and this game isn't built like that.
Sorry to spoil your fun.
Okay. Uh-oh. See? Ah! Go away! I still have to gather that blaze canister because I didn't get it before they saw me. So they're still chasing me. I can outrun them, basically.
That's it. Nothing to see here.
Okay. I'm sorry, Miles. Okay, so there's my 3 of 3, but I'm gonna go back and try to find the one that I killed before that dropped. Might not be able to find him because I kind of don't know where I ran from because I was running away like a scaredy cat. Okay, so basically this tutorial is telling me to open my weapon wheel, which is L1, and select the hunter arrow or the fire arrows. So I now have the resources to craft 10 fire arrows. So that's great. All right. So if you look, my health is not, I'm at 145 over 230. So I'm going to press my up arrow, and that's going to take medicine out of my medicine pouch and replenish my health. You can ride the horsey bots, but not right now. It doesn't happen for a little while. But yes, that is how you ultimately end up traveling, is by riding the horsey bots. I can say that without feeling like it's spoilerish because you see that in the cinematics of the show, of the game. Okay, so find Arana. That's a level 4 quest. I'm not quite there yet. I can go back to Odd Grotto, so let's do that because I've already finished that. So let's go finish that turn in. There's also no stamina in this game, so you don't get tired by sprinting, which is nice.
Alana. Sounds like she's in trouble.
I don't want to go help Alana. God bless it. Okay. I can't listen to somebody yelling for help and not help them.
I'm stuck up here.
Right?
Somebody, please!
Dude, I'm coming.
Somebody, please! I'm surrounded.
So basically, I have to kill these creatures.
I need help. I can't get down.
Let's do this.
This might have been a mistake.
I can't get down.
Dude, no duh. Thanks for attracting attention, you dummy.
Yeah, get rid of them, please.
I'm way better at this game than I am at than I was way better at this game than I was at The Last of Us.
Not gonna hear a thing over this storm.
Thank you. I thought those watchers were gonna tear me apart.
You can
Your father
tell
sent me after
I'm a
you.
little better.
It's time to go
Also,
home.
for my Wheel
I
of Time
figured.
friends
But I can't go back
who
until I get my
might be
mother's
watching
spear from that
this,
scrapper.
Aloy is 100% an Aiel Maiden of the Spear. That's all I'm going to say on this. She is an Aiel Maiden of the Spear in the future.
That spear must mean a lot to you.
My mother made it not long before she died. I can't believe my father lost it.
He didn't mean to. Scrappers are dangerous.
I know. I just can't stand the idea that it might be gone forever.
Your father is worried sick about you.
He gets worried
Absolutely,
if I take 10
Rapunzel.
steps to relieve
Hard
myself
agree.
in the bushes.
He doesn't want to lose you, Alana.
I know. But I do wish he wouldn't yell at me so much.
How did you wind up in that tree?
I tracked the scrapper to Mother's cradle. Caught a glimpse of it too, but then a watcher saw me and called his pack. My oh, Mother, I'm just not a good
Could we
enough
call
hunter to
her
get that spear back, am I?
Aielloy instead of Aiel Aloy? No, actually, not really.
You
But we
will?
could call
Oh,
her
thank you.
Aielloy,
Go find your father. His leg gave
Aieloy,
out while he was searching
instead
for
of
you just south
Aloy.
of
We'll
Mother's
call
Hut.
her
Oh
Aielloy.
no. Okay, I'll go to him right away. Thanks again.
Okay, so let me go and find these jerks that I just killed. Aielloy. Yeah, I kind of like it. It's not, it doesn't flow quite as easily as Aloy does, but it's not terrible, right? Like Okay, so see how there's another quest over here, this green question mark or exclamation point. So here are the guys I killed. So if you look, the green resources they're not common, they're rare resources, and they are used for crafting or trading into merchants, for currency. So everything comes in handy. And let's see here. I'm gonna go, we want to finish, okay, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna stop here real quick, get this quest over here, and then I'm gonna go up to Old Grotto and turn in that quest and get it done and over with, so I don't have to. This is actually a really good quest that kind of goes in further about what the outcasts are, so this is actually a good opening. Boy, it is raining.
Who are you calling out for? Do you need help?
I have nothing against outcasts. Far from it. But I shouldn't talk to you. I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't see anyone else around to help.
I guess you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be callous. My brother was cast out, but his sentence has ended. He should have come home, but he didn't, and his camp was covered in blood.
Covered in blood? Oh no!
You said your brother's camp was soaked with blood?
The Braves went looking for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead? Or maybe just wounded? Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
Okay, so basically, when people are pronounced outcasts, they aren't, like, it's not necessarily a life sentence. It's based on their crime and what they did. So in this case, this woman's brother was sentenced to a certain amount of time. I think it was 10 years for killing a man. And the 10 years are up, so she's looking for him to bring him back, basically.
What are you doing out here all alone?
Each day I cut a notch on the wall, so I knew Brahm's sentence was over. Then I cut 3 more, but he still hadn't come back. I begged the matriarchs to send Braves to find him, and all they found was a blood-soaked camp. The Braves said he must be dead, but I have to know the truth. So I came out looking for him.
Could you imagine getting a tattoo on your face like that?
Why was your brother cast
with
out?
ancient, like,
Ron was always a little
not
different.
machinery, like
touched.
the whole
One of the hunters had a cruel heart.
rock
Never let him
and
alone.
whatever they
was
did
gone
back
an
in
hour,
ancient
and
times.
the hunter set after him like
I
always,
couldn't.
but this time,
That would
Ron
be
struck back with a
super
rock
duper
and
painful.
split the man's skull.
No, it's not face
Spirits
paint. It's a
made him
tattoo.
do it, he said. Whispers of the forgotten. It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
What do you mean, forgotten?
All Mother curses blasphemers who won't repent, banishing them from her eternal memory. Those lost spirits are the forgotten. Brahm used to say they spoke to him, told him to do things. It was such a burden for him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
I'll do what I can to find your brother.
You will? Then let me come with you. I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
I'm faster on my own.
If that is how it must be, just find him then. Please.
Okay, so once again, whee! I love how, like, these repelling things are, like, so conveniently located. Right? Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so I want to go... Once again, we're going up to finish the first quest we had with Odd Grata. I would love it if it would stop raining, because this is kind of like redonkulous rain right now. This is like the rain we had here in Dallas 2 nights ago that kept me up all night and gave me a migraine. That's what this reminds me of. Grab this. And grab this. Yes, exactly. That barometric pressure. I had to call in sick to work yesterday. It was not
There's
fun.
Grata, all alone with Allmother. On my way
Okay.
to-
This is actually super sweet.
Good news, Grata. Once again, Allmother has brought you rabbits. I found your prayer beads too. Just try not to lose them again.
All Mother. Each morning I find your tears of joy speckling the leaves. Joy at the beauty of all you have made. See how I cry now with you in gratitude.
So you'll cry for her, but you won't speak to me. Fine. Guess that makes you the better outcast. Grata, I may not be around much for a while. I'm gonna run in the proving, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen after that.
All Mother, I thank you for the kindnesses you share. When the proving comes, in your great wisdom, may you give favor to a brave of generous heart.
I think I get what you're saying. Goodbye, Grata. For now.
I love that so much. Yes, her braids are wonky. This game is not perfect. But I love that little... Yeah, the hair graphics are not the best in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I have gotten my forager and herbalist up. So now... this is where I always struggle. If I want to be... I think I'm going to go for... no. Oh, lure call is basically a whistle that attracts mobs to you. And you can basically use your dagger to stealth, or your spear to stealth kill them. But I feel like I need to get Silent Strike first before I get Lure Call, because you can use Lure Call, which is a, like I said, it will call the nearest animal to you, and then you can use Silent Strike to kill them. Basically, you assassinate them. It's kind of like from Assassin's Creed, same type of thing. And so quests, let's see, what am I looking at on my map here? So now it's saying I'm ready to do the quest for with Rost, but then I also need to go down and talk to this trader down here, but that's the last thing I'm gonna do because Rost is like right here at this campsite right here. So the next thing I'm gonna do is, what's this one way over here? The Forgotten. Go to Brom's camp. Okay, so Brom is the guy that was... Okay, good night, Mile. Thank you so much for stopping by again. I appreciate it. And I'll probably be playing this game quite a bit, so yeah. Have a great night. Brom is the outcast who's missing right now. I'm gonna go do that later. Right now I'm gonna go over here to... This is Arana. This is the one who we found and rescued looking for her mother's spear. So let's go this way and try to track down her
Easier
spear.
when I was a kid.
Do you hear the turkeys? So the other thing about this game that's kind of cool or wonky or whatever you want to call it, there's limited like fauna and flora happening. So the only animals that you're gonna see are rats, fish, certain fish, foxes, turkeys, boars, and raccoons. That's it. That's like what the ecosystem consists of. So
I'll shake it out later.
Okay, so let's see if I can do this, because it's not always that easy. Yay! And for some reason, the boars don't ever charge you in this game. They always run away from you, which is kind of antithetical to like boars when you hear about like medieval boar hunts and stuff. Like it's not quite the same thing. Okay, so now we're gonna use our earpiece thingy to hunt the creature that took the spear. So we're gonna highlight our track, and if you look, once you highlight it, you follow the trail. This is like something that happens all throughout this game and throughout the second game as well. So
that'll help.
It's like heat sensory GPS tracking and stuff like that. Wait a minute. No, I did not just read that. I follow Todd on Twitter, and I look at his stuff every day. I need to go back. I don't think I've seen him
Must be where she saw the scrapper.
for a couple of days.
If I follow its tracks, I should be able to find that spear.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to go get Todd draws. But I'm not gonna do it right now. I'll do it before I go to bed. The undertaking that he's taken to do a chapter a day, like a different drawing from a chapter a day. Rapunzel, have you ever watched any of the Third Age board game live streams that are done? If you love Wheel of Time and you're very knowledgeable, it's super fun. I mean, I went straight in the deep end, and I'm still very much learning how to play the game. But it is it's a great time. And if you like any kind of like, you haven't seen them? Okay, so I will. Have you heard me talk about it? Okay, I'm going to pause the game for a second, because I think at this point, I think it's just you and I. So it is made by, do you like board games? Because it's a virtual board game that is played through a system called Tabletop Simulator that you can get and download to your computer. But it is literally a board game that is based on the Wheel of Time. And the premise is that you play one of the 5 characters from Emmons Field. You start in Emmons Field, and every character has different attributes. So there's, I'm trying to think, leadership, military, channeling, skill, and Des Demar. So there's 5 different attributes, and every character gets 3 different attributes and different strengths in each attribute. And so it's basically like a card game, a turn-based card game that with a board. And the goal is to amass followers. So different characters from the books are mentioned or are have different skills that you can play. Okay, I'm sorry. It is pretty complicated to explain, but it's easy to watch, if that makes sense. And I actually live streamed a game that I played, a casual game that I played. I think I want to say it was, let me think, Saturday or Sunday. I streamed it. So if you go back into my YouTube live stream history, you can see a game played. And if you go to, it's a YouTube channel called Wheel. So it's WHEELUP at Wheel Up space time. His name is James. He's from the UK. He's the person who actually created the game. And I think his father is a coder, so he built the game from scratch.
Time to see
And
get a tripcaster.
Critter XD plays in their league. Light Blinded Fool won their first season of league play last year. And there's a bunch of really talented folks. Jessica Sadai plays. It's super fun, and I'm not good at it, but it's fun. So they have a Discord server and everything else. So if you like Wheel of Time and you want to hang out with some geeky folk who love it, I can send you the Discord info. If you just subscribe to James's That's Wheel Up Time YouTube, then you can probably find the Discord info in there. But again, it's like super they're super nice.
There.
You know, some people take it real serious, but some other people are, you know, very casual about it. So it's really fun. I mean, it could be like a published game. It's that well done. It could be something people paid to play. And so you can basically like get your watt on. Kinda, sorta. Okay, so these are the bad guys that we have to kill here. And yeah, I'm gonna actually get super high ground. They do launch projectiles, so I might die here. And honestly, it's already almost 11 o'clock. So if I die here, I'm probably not gonna try again, just because. Oh, and I don't think I have the skill yet to fight from. Yeah, that's gonna. Yeah, ooh! This is very bad. I died. Yeah, I don't need to go up here yet. I need to be another level or two. So, yeah. I said I was going to go for 2 hours tonight, and I'm at 1 hour and 56 minutes. So, this might be a good stopping point for the evening. But tomorrow's Friday. Died. So, I do have to work tomorrow, but tomorrow is Friday, and I will probably start streaming at about 8 o'clock tomorrow night. And I'll probably just go till I'm tired. So 3 or 4 hours. So, I think I'm going to call it for the evening, but thanks for hanging out with me, and I appreciate it, and I hope to see you again very soon. And for that, I think I'm just gonna, I can't fast travel yet because I don't have, oh, what's this? Oh, you know what? Before I go for the night, I didn't realize I was this close to this guy. This is the trader that I have to talk to get the next weapon for the next,
no one else around?
For the next little,
my guess is he'll be waiting
sequence.
For
So I'll go ahead and talk to this guy real quick and get this done.
Well, well, well. An outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, you'll sprain your
Thanks,
neck.
Rapunzel, if you're
Always
not
a
sticking
pain in
around
the
for
neck
this.
when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Is there a reason why you're acting so cranky today?
Once you run the proving and get made a brave, you'll deal with traitors in Mother's Heart. Maybe I don't like losing customers.
Traitors who don't break the law and deal with outcasts, you mean?
That's right. Our days of crime will be behind us, so long as you keep quiet.
Are you worried I'm going to tell someone that you trade with outcasts?
I don't think you're the kind who talks, but you never know.
You can stop worrying. The secret's safe with me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I don't mind hearing it.
His voice is familiar too, so...
The only person I've ever told about our trades is Rost.
Yeah, well, not like he can turn me in, even if he wanted to. Law and duty sort of a man, that Rost. I don't know how you stand it.
Rost is
you really
like...
don't know why he was cast out?
I've told you no. I don't think anyone knows what he did, but it must have been serious because his term is for life.
You do find that out, by the way. Why Rost?
Why do you take the risk, trading with outcasts?
Every time you ask. If a big, meaningful talk is what you're after, move along.
It's because you used to be one, isn't it?
Yeah. Got caught poking around one of the metal ruins out beyond the Embrace. Matriarch said I was tainted and gave me 5 years.
What did you see in the ruins?
Nothing I can make sense of. After my shunning, I tried living back in Mother's Heart, but everyone I knew had moved on, and there were so many people everywhere I turned. I like it better out here.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say?
I gotta kill a
Special
scrapper!
weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago.
Oh, I did?
Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
I don't remember killing a scrapper, but okay. So these are the basic weapons that you can get. And so it's a quest item, the Tripcaster. I need a scrapper lens. I have one. I don't remember getting one, but okay, I'm not going to cry about that. So you can equip you can equip up to 4 weapons at a time in the original game. And so these are all red because I don't have the resources I need to get these other items. So I'm going to go to my sell inventory and go to my resources and look at these different items I've got. And if you look, it says sources, and it tells you where you get the item from, but what it's also good for. So when it says used for trading with merchants and selling for metal shards, you know it's pretty much something that you can just sell to them. And so I'm going to sell this, and it tells you the value. So it's 15 metal shards. This one's 15. The last one I had was 20. So anything that says crafting items, I'm going to hold on to because I might need it for an item that I want to craft. So now I have 57 shards. It's still not enough to buy another item, weapon. And so okay, when I bought this game, I bought the super edition, the collector's edition, I guess. So I can get armor and weapons that are better than the base gear, but I'm gonna hold off on doing that for now just because I want to see how far I can get just leveling up. Like, I hadn't got the collector's edition all that time ago. So I will take the free sample box, but I'm not going to take any of these extra items because I almost feel like it's cheating based on the experience that I want to do right now. So I might, when I have more people, meaning two people in my stream, I'll ask if they think I should like get these, but anyway.
You've got yourself a tripcaster. Practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me.
Yeah. Anyway, okay.
Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
Okay. And with
I guess
that,
that concludes our business.
we're going to
All right.
say...
Good luck in the proving. Blessing of All Mother and all that.
bye to Karst, and I'm going to do a... I don't even need to quick save it because it saved it automatically because of the cutscene. So with that, I'm going to call it a night. Night, Rapunzel. Thanks for hanging with me. I appreciate it.